I remember being in Bali, and I try not to Photoshop my photos too much, but I remember seeing other influencers they're taking this photo in Bali where there's pagodas in the middle of the water, and they're floating on a canoe, and they're just like peering out at these pagodas, these statues thing. And I went over there, and it's probably, I want to say, less than 100 yards, less than 100 meters away from the shore. And on top of that, it's not actually in the water. So the water is, half of the water is photoshopped, and I had to push the canoe into the sand and pretend like I was on water, and we had to get a few shots so I could Photoshop some water in there. I ended up not using the photo because it was so photoshopped. Maybe I'll post it later, but it was just so fake, and I just had this funny moment where I was like, mind you, I traveled 3 hours one way to go get this photo, 3 hours back. So that's 6 hours of travel plus 2 hours to actually get that shot. So that to me was kind of like a, what am I doing? What's happening with social media moment? There are different pockets of stereotypes for sure, and that are real. You still get your flower child hippie, laying in a bed of crystals and sound bowls, and you have this essential oils and Palo Santo, of course, absolutely. As far as actually doing yoga, you do have yogis that work really hard, and the practice can be very strong depending on the community or the yoga studio. There are a lot of people who walk around wearing yoga pants that don't actually do yoga.